I'm here to design, that's where my people at. We underground now, but soon we rule above that. Kwame, and I know they coming. Bring all their armies, Jehoshaphat. Till then, I'm plugged into the law, prophets, and the good news. Now I know Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu, and Kung Fu.
What do you think about same-sex marriage?
It's a sin.
So you think
It
I'm
is a
sinful?
sin. Yeah.
You do?
Yes, you're sinning. You are in a sinful relationship. I actually don't believe marriage can be between two men.
Are you homophobic? You say,
No, you're such an absurd
I thought you would say, of course I have.
Phobia, a fear of, like, you know, you think I fear like two gay men that are walking down the street holding hands? Like, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so scared. I don't fear anything but God.
I don't think God is to be feared, but anyway.
Houston, we have a problem.
We have already identified the problem in this whole video. People like our brother Don here does not fear the God of the Bible, nor do they keep the commandments of the Most High. Whether that is actually afraid of his judgments, nor do they, since this Bible is archaic, respect or reverence his word. This video, however, is about something else Don Lemon does not understand in the Bible. That is the commandments against homosexuality and interracial marriage.
The same Bible verses and the same scriptures that are used to call same-sex marriage sinful are used to call interracial marriage sinful as well.
Can you tell me which verse it is that would make people say?
It's thing is that it's actually not there, and that people twist the Bible verses. That's my whole point. But go on. I don't want to get into specifics about the Bible.
Because you can't handle the truth.
These commandments actually are in the Bible. And if we take away Don's practice of soundbite eisegesis and carefully read, rightly dividing the word of truth, we'll come to just that, the truth of these commandments.
But there are people who believe, Candace Owens, that you are in a sinful marriage because you are in an interracial marriage. And I say that as someone who is in an interracial marriage, so I am doubly sinful.
Yeah, I've never heard anybody make a biblical argument against.
You've never heard that interracial marriage was sinful?
I mean, I'm obviously very aware that people could think that ideologically, but I've never heard that biblical argument made ever in my life.
I'm so glad you asked.
Homosexuality is clearly prohibited in the Bible. The commandments people use against interracial marriage, though, I think is worth some explanation. Let's tap in.
And the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and hath cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. And thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you, and destroy thee suddenly.
This commandment is not condemning interracial marriage in general, but any covenant with these 7 nations, for, and this is the important part, they will turn you from serving your God. Understanding this commandment to be interracial marriage in general leads to a number of biblical marriages that seem to contradict this very commandment.
And Elimelech, Naomi's husband, died, and she was left and her 2 sons. And they took them wives of the women of Moab. The name of the one was Orpah, and the name of the other Ruth. And they dwelt there about 10 years. And Mahlon and Chilion died also, both of them. And Ruth said, Entreat me not to leave thee or to return from following after thee. For whither thou goest, I will go, and where thou lodgest, I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and thy God my God.
So Boaz took Ruth, and she was his wife. And when he went in unto her, the Lord gave her conception, and she bare a son.
I had to read a few more verses for context here in Ruth. The famous marriage of Boaz the Israelite and Ruth the Moabite. This marriage does not contradict Deuteronomy chapter 7 because Ruth does not influence Boaz to serve other gods, but Ruth, the daughter of Naomi, made Naomi's God her God.
Hath not one God created us? Why do we deal treacherously every man against his brother by profaning the covenant of our fathers? Judah hath dealt treacherously, and an abomination is committed in Israel and in Jerusalem. For Judah hath profaned the holiness of the Lord, which he loved, and hath married the daughter of a strange god.
The abomination in Israel, like unto the days of Nehemiah and Ezra, is less more the marrying of other nations, but has everything to do with the daughters or sons of strange gods.
Then came he to Derbe and Lystra, and behold, a certain disciple was there, named Timotheus, the son of a certain woman which was a Jewess, and believed, but his father was a Greek. Him would Paul have to go forth with him, and took and circumcised him because of the Jews which were in those quarters, for they knew all that his father was a Greek.
Damn.
Now Timothy, the product of an interracial couple, his mother being a Jew and his father a Greek, not a Hellenistes, but an Hellen. Yet this does not stop Timothy from being called by Paul a fellow helper and worshiper of the God of Israel, adding to the church daily. I feel like I'm the one and the word is the true red pill. Want to see how deep this goes? Keep reading and the truth will be revealed. Well, take that blue pill and let Morpheus put you back to sleep. I'm going to keep fighting though. I feel like Neo in the Matrix. Yowie.